It's the last edition before Christmas. If I woke up Christmas morning and that was the elf on the shelf, I would be terrified. I would call 911.
You would love it.
Whatever you're getting paid, it's not enough.
I don't make the calls. It just said, wear for quiz, elf outfit, and
you need a new boss then. It's the first quiz of the season for Jets fans in their region. You've either been deprived of or spared from the quiz, depending on how you look at it. Here we go. Oh, this is big. This is going to be tough. The elf's going to make some people angry. The official midway point of the season. Which team will go further in the playoffs? Winnipeg in the West or Toronto in the East? Buddy the elf.
I'm taking Winnipeg. I've watched the Toronto Maple Leafs not have a lot of success. Although Winnipeg I've picked to win this, I have having such a difficult time looking back to see this thing.
So is
Winnipeg,
the audience.
They spit it out last year against the Colorado Avalanche. I've taken them to win the Stanley Cup for a lot of years, and they've been awful, but I'm still going with them.
I like it. Cheryl. Get through it.
Winnipeg for me as well, Jeff. Just look at them being first overall right now, and just look at the different underlying metrics. First, in terms of their power play, first in goals against. You got Hellebuck in net. You got 3 solid lines. Morrissey on the back end. Sandberg isn't even in your lineup right now, so Winnipeg Jets.
Sweep of Winnipeg for me as well. I mean, you look at the Western Conference, and historically we say, oh, the West is tough. It's always a challenge. Seems to be a bit more uncertainty this year as we approach a midpoint with Dallas, with Colorado, some of the other clubs. I think Winnipeg will go deeper.
Just ripping apart the Leafs region here 2 days before Christmas. Which Team Canada player are you most excited about seeing at the World Juniors? Carter George, the goaltender, is great, and he sings to relax in the net. Braden Yager, the Jets prospect and team captain, or Easton Cowan, the Leafs prospect and scoring sensation. Cheryl.
Carter George, for me, you know how important net minding is in the game of hockey, in particular in short-term tournaments. And when you're wearing the jersey, there's a ton of pressure on this young man. But he's looking for the trifecta right now. U18 gold, where he was the top goaltender. He won the Halinka Cup as well. So looking for gold number 3.
We'll see. Easton Cowan of the Toronto Maple Leafs for me. Pre-tournament numbers are pretty impressive right now. I think he needs to have a wow sort of tournament, and I believe he will. His first NHL camp with the Leafs, that was the wow factor. Not so much in his second NHL camp. He wants to show NHL players, management, coaches he's ready.
The guy they called Georgie and net. How long have we been doing the World Juniors together? How often have we said, maybe this goalie can win the tournament? There might be a summit about Canada's goaltending. Maybe this guy can be the guy that steals the tournament for Canada.
You're more like the elf from the original Rudolph special, the claymation one. What was his name? Why am I such a misfit? Which is the most noteworthy 8 this season? The grade 8, Alex Ovechkin, former Jet Patty Laine's power play total in 9 games, or the length of Matt Rempe's current suspension. Jeff.
I'm going to go with Patrick Laine's goal total. What an amazing story for this guy. When he got hurt in preseason, I said to myself, maybe it's just not meant to be for this cat. Coming back, getting injured right away. I love seeing him shoot the puck like this and scoring goals. I've always said since Ovi, he's the greatest goal scorer out there as far as one-timers.
Hermie the elf.
That's what
I want to be a dentist.
Matt Rempe's suspension, and there's some who are now starting to wonder about whether or not this guy is a long-term fit in the National Hockey League, right? Ejected 4 times in 22 career NHL games, suspended 4 times in March, 8 times now for this hit on Heiskanen. You got to wonder.
Laine, for me, I'm going to go with the Great Gazoo right now and just go with that. Because also, looking at where he is on that dot, love his story, just how quick he can get it off his stick. Just got to go with it right now.
Quickly, McDavid might be the most highly evolved player ever. That's a copyright from the Quizmaster. But who has been the best player on the planet this season? McDavid, Draisaitl, McKinnon, Kucherov, or Kirill Kaprizov, Dregs?
Yeah, it's a tough group. Nikita Kucherov is my selection for a lot of different ways. I mean, we know what he can provide offensively. He's a real rock-solid two-way player. I mean, this guy 11 days ago had 6 points against the Calgary Flames. John Cooper and the coaching staff didn't even know, because that's not standard, but he puts up the points day by day.
Well, Draisaitl for me is 24 goals, which would lead the NHL, but there's so many other things that this guy does. Just look at his clutchness. He's got 8 game winners, which also leads the entire NHL right now. He's a plus 19, 56% in the dot. Go over and over, I think he is right now.
Nathan McKinnon, there's a lot of recency bias in this, because last night the Kraken scored, and right off the faceoff, he just grabbed the puck and went down the other way and scored a goal. He's an incredible player to watch night in and night out.
I didn't care what you said. You were going to win no matter what. But it is Christmas time, so I figure it's not wrong to just give everybody, Cheryl and Dregs, We got presents.
Interesting.
Oh.
For everybody. There's the O-Dog, Hermie the Elf, Cheryl. You'll notice when you open them that there's nothing in them because they're set props.
Same as last year.
They're useless. That's the quiz, folks.